بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful.
كافها يا عين صاد ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا.
Kaf ha ya ain saad. This is a mention of the mercy of thy Lord to his servant Zachariah.
إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا.
Behold, he cried to his Lord in secret.
قال رب إني وهن العظم مني واشتعل الرأس شيبا ولم أكن بدعائك رب شقيا.
Praying, O my Lord, infirm indeed are my bones, and the hair of my head doth glisten with grey. But never am I unblessed, O my Lord, in my prayer to Thee.
وإني خفت الموالي من ورائي وكانت امرأتي عاقرا فهب لي من لدنك وليا.
Now I fear what my relatives and colleagues will do after me. But my wife is barren, so give me an heir as from Thyself.
يرثني ويرث من آل يعقوب واجعله رب رضيا.
One that will truly inherit me and inherit the posterity of Jacob, and make him, O my Lord, one with whom Thou art well pleased.
يا زكريا إنا نبشرك بغلام اسمه يحيى لم نجعل له من قبل سميا.
His prayer was answered. O Zachariah, we give thee good news of a son. His name shall be Yahya. On none by that name have we conferred distinction before.
قال رب أنى يكون لي غلام وكانت امرأتي عاقرا وقد بلغت من الكبر عتيا.
He said, O my Lord, how shall I have a son when my wife is barren and I have grown quite decrepit from old age?
قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين وقد خلقتك من قبل ولم تك شيئا.
He said, So it will be, thy Lord saith, that is easy for me. I did indeed create thee before, when thou hadst been nothing.
قال رب اجعل لي آية. قال آيتك ألا تكلم الناس 3 ليال سويا.
Zachariah said, O my Lord, give me a sign. Thy sign, was the answer, shall be that thou shalt speak to no man for 3 nights, although thou art not dumb.
فخرج على قومه من المحراب فأوحى إليهم أن سبحوا بكرة وعشيا.
So Zachariah came out to his people from his chamber. He told them by signs to celebrate Allah's praises in the morning and in the evening.
يا يحيى خذ الكتاب بقوة وآتيناه الحكم صبيا.
To his son came the command, O Yahya, take hold of the book with might, and we gave him wisdom even as a youth.
وحنانا من لدنا وزكاة وكان تقيا.
And pity for all creatures as from us, and purity, he was devout.
وبرا بوالديه ولم يكن جبارا عصيا.
And kind to his parents, and he was not overbearing or rebellious.
وسلام عليه يوم ولد ويوم يموت ويوم يبعث حيا.
So peace on him the day he was born, the day that he dies, and the day that he will be raised up to life again.
واذكر في الكتاب مريم إذ انتبذت من أهلها مكانا شرقيا.
Relate in the book the story of Mary, when she withdrew from her family to a place in the east.
فاتخذت من دونهم حجابا فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا.
She placed a screen to screen herself from them. Then we sent to her our angel, and he appeared before her as a man in all respect.
قالت إني أعوذ بالرحمن منك إن كنت تقيا.
She said, I seek refuge from thee to Allah most gracious. Come not near if thou dost fear Allah.
قال إنما أنا رسول ربك لأهب لك غلاما زكيا.
He said, Nay, I am only a messenger from thy Lord to announce to thee the gift of a pure son.
قالت أنى يكون لي غلام ولم يمسسني بشر ولم أك بغيا.
She said, How shall I have a son, seeing that no man has touched me, and I am not unchaste?
قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين ولنجعله آية للناس ورحمة منا وكان أمرا مقضيا.
He said, So it will be. Thy Lord saith, That is easy for me. And we wish to appoint him as a sign unto men and a mercy from us. It is a matter so decreed.
فحملته فانتبذت به مكانا قصيا.
So she conceived him, and she retired with him to a remote place.
فأجاءها المخاض إلى جذع النخلة قالت يا ليتني مت قبل هذا وكنت نسيا منسيا.
And the pains of childbirth drove her to the trunk of a palm tree. She cried in her anguish, Ah! Would that I had died before this. Would that I had been a thing forgotten.
فناداها من تحتها ألا تحزني قد جعل ربك تحتك سريا.
But a voice cried to her from beneath the palm tree, "Grieve not, for thy Lord hath provided a rivulet beneath thee."
وهزي إليك بجذع النخلة تساقط عليك رطبا جنيا.
And shake towards thyself the trunk of the palm tree. It will let fall fresh ripe dates upon thee.
فكلي واشربي وقري عينا فإما ترين من البشر أحدا فقولي إني نذرت للرحمن صوما فلن أكلم اليوم إنسيا.
So eat and drink and cool thine eye, and if thou dost see any man, say, I have vowed a fast to Allah most gracious, and this day will I enter into no talk with any human being.
فأتت به قومها تحمله قالوا يا مريم لقد جئت شيئا فريا.
At length she brought the baby to her people. Carrying him in her arms, they said, O Mary, truly a strange thing hast thou brought.
يا أخت هارون ما كان أبوك امرأ سوء وما كانت أمك بغيا.
O sister of Aaron, thy father was not a man of evil, nor thy mother a woman unchaste.
فأشارت إليه قالوا كيف نكلم من كان في المهد صبيا.
But she pointed to the baby. They said, How can we talk to one who is a child in the cradle?
قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا.
He said, I am indeed a servant of Allah. He hath given me revelation and made me a prophet.
وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا.
And he hath made me blessed wheresoever I be, and hath enjoined on me prayer and zakat as long as I live.
وبرا بوالدتي ولم يجعلني جبارا شقيا.
He hath made me kind to my mother, and not overbearing or unblessed.
والسلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا.
So peace is on me the day I was born, the day that I die, and the day that I shall be raised up to life again.
ذلك عيسى ابن مريم قول الحق الذي فيه يمترون.
Such was Jesus the son of Mary. It is a statement of truth about which they vainly dispute.
ما كان لله أن يتخذ من ولد سبحانه إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون.
It is not befitting to the majesty of Allah that He should beget a son. Glory be to Him! When He determines a matter, He only says to it, be, and it is.
وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ رَبِّي وَرَبُّكُمْ فَاعْبُدُوهُ هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ.
Verily Allah is my Lord and your Lord. Him therefore serve ye. This is a way that is straight.
فاختلف الأحزاب من بينهم فويل للذين كفروا من مشهد يوم عظيم.
But the sects differ among themselves, and woe to the unbelievers because of the coming judgment of an awful day.
أسمع بهم وأبصر يوم يأتوننا لكن الظالمون اليوم في ضلال مبين.
How plainly will they see and hear the day that they will appear before us, but the unjust today are in error manifest.
وأنذرهم يوم الحسرة إذ قضي الأمر وهم في غفلة وهم لا يؤمنون.
But warn them of the day of distress, when the matter will be determined. For behold, they are negligent and they do not believe.
إنا نحن نرث الأرض ومن عليها وإلينا يرجعون.
It is we who will inherit the earth and all beings thereon. To us will they all be returned.
واذكر في الكتاب إبراهيم إنه كان صديقا نبيا.
Also mention in the book the story of Abraham. He was a man of truth, a prophet.
إذ قال لأبيه يا أبت لم تعبد ما لا يسمع ولا يبصر ولا يغني عنك شيئا.
Behold, he said to his father, O my father, why worship that which heareth not and seeth not, and can profit thee nothing?
يا أبت إني قد جاءني من العلم ما لم يأتك فاتبعني أهدك صراطا سويا.
O my father, to me hath come knowledge which hath not reached thee. So follow me, I will guide thee to a way that is even and straight.
يا أبت لا تعبد الشيطان إن الشيطان كان للرحمن عصيا.
O my father, serve not Satan, for Satan is a rebel against Allah most gracious.
يا أبت إني أخاف أن يمسك عذاب من الرحمن فتكون للشيطان وليا.
O my father, I fear lest a chastisement afflict thee from Allah most gracious, so that thou become to Satan a friend.
قال أراغب أنت عن آلهتي يا إبراهيم لئن لم تنته لأرجمنك واهجرني مليا.
The father replied, Art thou shrinking from my gods, O Abraham? If thou forbear not, I will indeed stone thee. Now get away from me for a good long while.
قال سلام عليك سأستغفر لك ربي إنه كان بي حفيا.
Abraham said, Peace be on thee. I will pray to my Lord for thy forgiveness, for he is to me most gracious.
وأعتزلكم وما تدعون من دون الله وأدعو ربي عسى ألا أكون بدعاء ربي شقيا.
And I will turn away from you all and from those whom ye invoke besides Allah. I will call on my Lord. Perhaps by my prayer to my Lord, I shall be not unblessed.
فلما اعتزلهم وما يعبدون من دون الله وهبنا له إسحاق ويعقوب وكلا جعلنا نبيا.
When he had turned away from them and from those whom they worshipped besides Allah, we bestowed on him Isaac and Jacob, and each one of them we made a prophet.
ووهبنا لهم من رحمتنا وجعلنا لهم لسان صدق عليا.
And we bestowed of our mercy on them, and we granted them lofty honor on the tongue of truth.
واذكر في الكتاب موسى إنه كان مخلصا وكان رسولا نبيا.
Also mention in the book the story of Moses, for he was specially chosen, and he was a messenger and a prophet.
وناديناه من جانب الطور الأيمن وقربناه نجيا.
And we called him from the right side of Mount Sinai, and made him draw nearer to us, for converse in secret.
ووهبنا له من رحمتنا أخاه هارون نبيا.
And out of our mercy, we gave him his brother Aaron, also a prophet.
واذكر في الكتاب إسماعيل إنه كان صادق الوعد وكان رسولا نبيا.
Also mentioned in the book the story of Ismail. He was strictly true to what he promised, and he was a messenger and a prophet.
وكان يأمر أهله بالصلاة والزكاة وكان عند ربه مرضيا.
He used to enjoin on his people prayer and zakat, and he was most acceptable in the sight of his Lord.
واذكر في الكتاب إدريس إنه كان صديقا نبيا.
Also mentioned in the book Idris. He was a man of truth and sincerity and a prophet.
ورفعناه مكانا عليا.
And we raised him to a lofty station.
أولئك الذين أنعم الله عليهم من النبيين من ذرية آدم وممن حملنا مع نوح ومن ذرية إبراهيم وإسرائيل وممن هدينا واجتبينا إذا تتلى عليهم آيات الرحمن خروا سجدا وبكيا.
Those were some of the prophets on whom Allah did bestow His grace, of the posterity of Adam, and of those whom we carried in the ark with Noah, and of the posterity of Abraham and Israel, of those whom we guided and chose. Whenever the signs of Allah Most Gracious were rehearsed to them, they would fall down in prostrate adoration and in tears.
فخلف من بعدهم خلف أضاعوا الصلاة واتبعوا الشهوات فسوف يلقون غيا.
But after them there followed a posterity who missed prayers and followed after lust. Soon then will they face destruction.
إلا من تاب وآمن وعمل صالحا فأولئك يدخلون الجنة ولا يظلمون شيئا.
Except those who repent and believe and work righteousness, for these will enter the garden and will not be wronged in the least.
جنات عدن التي وعد الرحمن عباده بالغيب إنه كان وعده مأتيا.
Gardens of eternity, those which Allah Most Gracious has promised to His servants in the unseen, for His promise must necessarily come to pass.
لا يسمعون فيها لغوا إلا سلاما ولهم رزقهم فيها بكرة وعشيا.
They will not there hear any vain discourse, but only salutations of peace, and they will have therein their sustenance morning and evening.
تلك الجنة التي نورث من عبادنا من كان تقيا.
Such is the garden which we give as an inheritance to those of our servants who guard against evil.
وما نتنزل إلا بأمر ربك له ما بين أيدينا وما خلفنا وما بين ذلك وما كان ربك نسيا.
The angels say, We descend not but by command of thy Lord. To Him belongeth what is before us and what is behind us, and what is between. And thy Lord never doth forget.
رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما فاعبده واصطبر لعبادته هل تعلم له سميا.
Lord of the heavens and of the earth, and all that is between them, so worship Him, and be constant and patient in His worship. Knowest thou of any who is worthy of the same name as he?
ويقول الإنسان أإذا ما مت لسوف أخرج حيا.
Man says, What? When I am dead, shall I then be raised up alive?
أولا يذكر الإنسان أنا خلقناه من قبل ولم يك شيئا.
But does not man call to mind that we created him before out of nothing?
فوربك لنحشرنهم والشياطين ثم لنحضرنهم حول جهنم جثيا.
So by thy Lord, without doubt we shall gather them together, and also Satan's with them. Then shall we bring them forth on their knees round about hell.
ثم لننزعن من كل شيعة أيهم أشد على الرحمن عتيا.
then shall we certainly drag out of every sect all those who were worst in obstinate rebellion against Allah most gracious.
ثم لنحن أعلم بالذين هم أولى بها صليا.
And certainly we know best those who are most worthy of being burned therein.
وإن منكم إلا واردها كان على ربك حتما مقضيا.
Not one of you but will pass over it. This is with thy Lord a decree which must be accomplished.
ثم ننجي الذين اتقوا ونذر الظالمين فيها جثيا.
But we shall save those who guarded against evil, and we shall leave the wrongdoers therein, humbled to their knees.
وإذا تتلى عليهم آياتنا بينات قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أي الفريقين خير مقاما وأحسن نديا.
When our clear signs are rehearsed to them, the unbelievers say to those who believe, which of the two sides is best in point of position and fairer in assembly?
وكم أهلكنا قبلهم من قرن هم أحسن أثاثا ورئيا.
But how many countless generations before them have we destroyed, who were even better in equipment and in glitter to the eye.
قل من كان في الضلالة فليمدد له الرحمن مدا حتى إذا رأوا ما يوعدون إما العذاب وإما الساعة فسيعلمون من هو شر مكانا وأضعف جندا.
Say, whoever goes astray, Allah most gracious extends the rope to them until when they see the warning of Allah being fulfilled, either in punishment or in the approach of the hour, they will at length realize who is worst in position and who weakest in forces.
ويزيد الله الذين اهتدوا هدى والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير مردا.
And Allah doth increase in guidance those who seek guidance, and the things that endure, good deeds, are best in the sight of thy Lord as rewards and best in respect of their eventual return.
أفرأيت الذي كفر بآياتنا وقال لأوتين مالا وولدا.
Hast thou then seen the sort of man who rejects our signs, yet says, I shall certainly be given wealth and children?
أطلع الغيب أم اتخذ عند الرحمن عهدا.
Has he penetrated to the unseen, or has he taken a promise with the most gracious?
كلا سنكتب ما يقول ونمد له من العذاب مدا.
Nay, we shall record what he says, and we shall add and add to his punishment.
ونرثه ما يقول ويأتينا فردا.
To us shall return all that he talks of, and he shall appear before us bare and alone.
واتخذوا من دون الله آلهة ليكونوا لهم عزا.
And they have taken for worship gods other than Allah, to give them power and glory.
كلا سيكفرون بعبادتهم ويكونون عليهم ضدا.
Instead, they shall reject their worship and become adversaries against them.
ألم تر أنا أرسلنا الشياطين على الكافرين تؤزهم أزا.
Seest thou not that we have set Satans on against the unbelievers to incite them with fury?
فلا تعجل عليهم إنما نعد لهم عدا.
So make no haste against them, for we but count out to them a limited number of days.
يوم نحشر المتقين إلى الرحمن وفدا.
The day we shall gather the righteous to Allah, most gracious, like a band presented before a king for honors.
ونسوق المجرمين إلى جهنم وردا.
And we shall drive the sinners to hell, like thirsty cattle driven down to water.
لا يملكون الشفاعة إلا من اتخذ عند الرحمن عهدا.
None shall have the power of intercession, but such as a one as has received permission or promise from Allah most gracious.
وقالوا اتخذ الرحمن ولدا.
They say, the most gracious has betaken a son.
لقد جئتم شيئا إدا.
Indeed, ye have put forth a thing most monstrous.
تكاد السماوات يتفطرن منه وتنشق الأرض وتخر الجبال هدا.
At it the skies are about to burst, the earth to split asunder, and the mountains to fall down in utter ruin.
أن دعوا للرحمن ولدا.
That they attribute a son to the most gracious.
وما ينبغي للرحمن أن يتخذ ولدا.
For it is not consonant with the majesty of the most gracious that he should beget a son.
إن كل من في السماوات والأرض إلا آتي الرحمن عبدا.
Not one of the beings in the heavens and the earth but must come to thee most gracious as a servant.
لقد أحصاهم وعدهم عدا.
He does take an account of them all, and hath numbered them all exactly.
وكلهم آتيه يوم القيامة فردا.
And every one of them will come to him singly on the day of judgment.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات سيجعل لهم الرحمن ودا.
On those who believe and work deeds of righteousness will the most gracious bestow love.
فإنما يسرناه بلسانك لتبشر به المتقين وتنذر به قوما لدا.
So have we made the Quran easy in thine own tongue, that with it thou mayest give glad tidings to the righteous, and warnings to people given to contention.
وكم أهلكنا قبلهم من قرن قرون هل تحس منهم من أحد أو تسمع لهم ركزا.
But how many countless generations before them have we destroyed? Canst thou find a single one of them now or hear so much as a whisper of them?